Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. So for this video, alright, more obscure low budget features again, of course, but that's not new because I've done this multiple times before, so here we go again with this kind of thing, because why the hell not? I tend to enjoy these types of movies, at least for the most part anyway, so why not, I reckon. Anyway, it's going to be another Western film, as you can see, and it's You Came to the Valley. So yeah, why not, I guess. So okay, this one again is gonna be a bit of a more of a drama filled thing. Of course, as always, let's talk about the plot, shall we? So let's get into it, of course. So what's going on here is that there was this poor family that lives in some place, but left one area for Texas, and yeah, this whole thing with the valley, of course, it's pretty dramatic in the story, as it should. I guess to have a good story going on. So okay, yes, there was this family that had to move to one place to another in this place, kind of town and whatnot, and opens up a store. So okay, you've been thinking, okay, that's fine, nothing wrong with that. This family just wants to make a living and whatnot. But of course, it's a lot more complicated than that. Unfortunately, there's some trouble. There's this one individual and his men pretty much stormed the town, robbed the place, and the wife is left to fend for herself, and she gets in touch with the man who works for this individual and whatnot. So let's just say that things do become pretty dramatic. There's a lot of these type movies that would do, I guess. So okay, and his family who just wanted to do their own thing. Okay, they just want to live their lives, but of course, can have that simple, obviously. And yeah, it's pretty much a drama that's set in the Wide Wild West, pretty much. When it comes to drama, Western type movies, yeah, I know I don't review these that often, and there's a reason for that, really. When it comes to drama western, they're not really my cup of tea per se, really. At the end of the day, from be honest here, and yeah, I'm more into the whole more action based type of western movies, really. And that's just me, though. That's just me, of course. That's how what I think about it, really. And this is more of a slow burn type of a action movie, but it's more slow and compared to the stuff I'm usually talking about. Is what I'm saying. It's more slower compared to the usual stuff, I suppose. Which in itself would be fine if the story is good enough, I guess. But it's just not one of these types of movies I would typically watch, really, because I'm not really into the drama western. Drama western is not my cup of tea, really. I mean, I know there's an audience for this kind of a western. That in itself is fine, I suppose. But it's not exactly the stuff I would typically watch because I'm more into the more fast-paced, shooty, bang bang type of a western type thing. But that's just again, like I just said, that's just me though. So if this is up your alley, that's fine, I reckon. But okay, I just would usually want the more action-packed, fast-paced type of a western. But again, that's just more of a me thing, really. That's more of a what I would typically watch. Yes. I don't know, whatever, I suppose. It's fine. What they have here. The people who made this, it's decent enough, I suppose. But again, it's not exactly something for me. I thought it was pretty decent enough, I suppose. And yes, I guess the people who made this film were trying to do their own story and whatnot, which is fine, I suppose. There's nothing inherently wrong with that, really. He's trying to show how these characters they're just trying to survive their life and just trying to express that these people just want to live their lives, and it's not super easy, of course. This is the Wild West, right? So, of course, there's going to be some complications. Of course, it would. Obviously, that's not uh, nothing too nothing too surprising. Of course, there's going to be some kind of complications as you may expect. Of course, and that's what horse shows here. Of course, that's going to happen. So anyway, that's pretty much the gist of the story, of course, and we get to see that. Yeah, there was the whole thing with this woman, the family's form, and the whole thing with the idea she has to deal with her crippled husband and her two young daughters and whatnot. So yes, of course, these own characters right here aren't exactly having the best time really because they might have wanted something more better, of course, but ultimately, unfortunately for these characters, life isn't easy. So the main character just has to make do somehow and just survive through this entire situation that, that they're in, I guess you can say. And like I was saying, that's about it, really. So when this family moved to this border town and opens up shop, let's just say it's suddenly attacked and robbed, of course, unfortunately. So as a result, the wife character must ultimately fend for herself from that point forward because, yeah, had a situation and it's not particularly good, really, unfortunately. So this might be dealt with, of course, in some kind of way. That's about it, really. It's putting us centered around this kind of a thing. It's kind of like a tragic life story, so to speak. And yes, obviously, it's pretty wild in its own little way, of course. And yes, unfortunately, the thing is that not everyone's going to have a good time, of course. Craziness, I suppose. But anyway, that's like I was saying, that's how this story is and whatnot. And ultimately, I can say it's a decent movie, I suppose. It's nothing too spectacular, really. It's not something I would scream. It's some kind of like the best thing ever made. When it comes to like the best examples of this genre, there are other, I guess, some other stuff I'm much rather be watching, of course, but with this, it's decent enough, I suppose. It's decent enough, I suppose. I guess. And yeah, I guess if someone wants to give this a watch, be my guest, I suppose. And I just thought it was okay. I thought it was pretty okay, I suppose. And it's just one of these types of movie I'll just see once, and that's it really. And I'll leave it at that. I reckon because there's not much else. Really. There's some other stuff I want to bring up. When it comes to the story and the characters and whatnot, but I just want to leave it at this because I don't want to spoil it too much, really. But anyway, I'm just going to say, really, at the end of the day, I like the set designs. The set designs for this is like quite good, really. Yes, of course, even though this is a very, very low budget movie, of course, it really is. So the people who made the set designs, the production value on it, there's only so little they can work with. So yes, of course, you just gotta make do with what you have, and that's in some ways it's respectable, I guess. That's in some ways respectable, of course, whatnot. And yeah, you gotta give credit when credit is due, as I'm saying. The dresses are nice, the uniforms are nice, yeah, and they try to make it as accurate as possible with the very little money that they have for the production, of course. When it comes to the editors, the people who made the movie, the producers, the director, and whatnot, the people all involved with it. So I guess gotta give credit when credit's due, I suppose. So there's that, I reckon. But anyway, I can say that it's not too bad in that regard, I suppose. I like the acting. The acting is pretty good, good enough in a lot of areas. I mean, some people did better than others, of course. So there was that. So okay, so here we go with that, I suppose. And I can definitely say it. This movie has its moments, sure. I would say that. And there's some things I did like about the movie, of course. Obviously, there's some stuff I did like and enjoyed about the film. There's some stuff I did like. I like the set designs. I like the what the actors and actors were trying to do, the character, the material that was given for them, of course. So in that regard, it's fine, I guess. Because there was some decent enough effort in place into it, I suppose. So that's fine, I reckon. Not too shabby in that regard. There's some obvious effort here. I just kind of wish the story was itself was a bit better. As I'm saying, the story's decent enough, I suppose. I mean, I was not bored or anything. It's not that's not the case. I was not bored. It's just not my cup of tea. Like I keep saying over and over again. It's just not something to watch because it's not really a drama western type of really. Anyway, whatever. I'll give this an overall rating of a 5.8 out of 10. It's 5.8 out of 10 for me. As always, for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Yeah, later.